Hi friends, we're back at the Dana Point Community Garden and we're in our plot, which in case you were wondering, we are 39B. Do you see that number 3? Just like some of our friends are 3 now. And today I wanted to explore the lines in our plants. So let's look closely. Wow, look how many lines we can see just in one bush bean leaf. We have these veins going down the leaf and spreading out and even in between. And if we turn the leaf over, we can see even more lines when we look really closely. Look at all those lines. Then let's come over to our squash plant. Oh, again, we see those veins, those lines. And when I turn over the plant, we see even more. But this one has some little spiky feeling right on top of the leaf. It's a little bit spiky. It feels different from this leaf that's nice and smooth. Our other bush beans, we can see lots of lines there. And look, our bean has one big line going down the middle. Very cool. There's our other squash plant with its lines. And let's look at the lines in our tomato plant. Do you see the straight line coming out? And then the leaves coming from the sides. And you see the little spikes and hairs that are coming off of the plant. Lots of lines to see here. Tomatoes are looking good. Let's go over to our okra. These lines are even a little bit easier to see, especially in the red parts in the middle. Do you see how one central line goes up and the other lines are coming out, kind of like a fan? Look at all those lines. What about our bell pepper plant? Gardener Gatlin's working on the soil over here. This plant seems to be bigger than all the others, but let's look at the lines here. I'm going to turn this leaf over and we can see some of the color there in those lines. We're not sure if these should have that color, so we'll have to do a little research. But it's easier to see the lines when they're dark like that, isn't it? And then we come over to our corn plant. It's getting very big. Oh, and there's a big fly on our corn plant. Hello, Mr. Fly. And you'll notice our corn has a lot of those swirls, like our swirl book. Do you see all the swirling happening here? And so the outside of the corn has some curvy lines, but the inside, if we look really close, look how many lines there are. Straight lines on either side of this big central vein. Let's peek at the back of the corn leaf. Ooh, more lines. And let's check our kale plant finally. We see a big kind of yellowish white line here, and then we see the lines coming out of the plant. So many lines in our garden. Bye, friends.